Good morning, everyone. This is Jim again, and I'm going to be recording the play of one of my pinball machines. This happens to be Williams' 1972 Travel Time pinball machine. This is the very first pinball machine I purchased, which started the madness of my basement now, which includes having 12 machines. Today I'm going to have one less pinball machine, and it's actually Travel Time. This machine is going to be going to a very good home, to a very surprised person, because they do not know that they're getting it today. And I'm not going to reveal who it is, but he's very close to me, and he has been bugging me for a long time for one of my pins, and I decided that I wanted to make a little bit of room in my basement to be able to pull silver sails into this side of the basement. So what I want to do is demonstrate to you how you play this game. This game is very unique in that you play it as long as you have time. Most pinball games you have either 3 to 5 balls to play, and then once those balls are gone, it's done. But this is very unique in that it is a timer, and if you look here on the play field, this is a timing display. When you first start out the game, I think it goes to 1 minute 45 seconds, and as the machine goes down, these two side rails, those two rollover lanes, the clock will start. If you go down the middle rollover lane, you actually gain 2 units of time, and the clock does not start until you hit this rollover button or this roller button, which will start the clock. Now during the game, you can stop and start the clock during play, and the way you start the clock is either go over these rollovers, or it drops down into this kick-out hole that's between the flippers. The way the clock will stop is if this will go to this middle kick-out hole, which normally in play it's a natural progression to go to the start and then it goes to the stop clock. So one of the ways you can stop the clock is get it into this middle section here, as shown here on the playfield, and most of the time, 95% of the time, it will go to this kick-out saucer right here. The way you add more units of time is by hitting these targets in this section to spell out time. Once you spell out time, this red special light down here will light up, and then you need to put the ball into this kick out, and 25 units of time will be added. The other way you add time is up here. There's travel. You spell travel, T-R-A-V-E-L. Once you spell travel, you get the ball to go back here in this kick out hole, and you will add 25 units of time. Okay? Pretty simple, straightforward play. This particular machine has a funny, unique little characteristic of getting caught between the bumper and the side here, and where it'll cycle like crazy. Hopefully that won't happen. If it does, I'm going to have to knock it around a little bit. So one of the strategies is to purposely drain it when things get out of hand, because if you purposely drain it, the clock stops. Then if you fire and you get in this middle lane, you can add 2 units of time. So there's a bit of strategy in this and purposely stopping the game of play. If you look at, it's a travel theme. It's a girl in a bikini and surfers, and a guy playing the congas over there on a volcano. So this is very typical Williams art too. Williams art was more very symmetrical, not a lot of flow, and if there was any flow, it was kind of like groovy, druggy kind of art in some sense. So they had a way different type of art perspective as compared to a Gottlieb or a Bally. This was more very contrasting colors and very sharp lines. So I'm going to play a game here, kind of give you an example and kind of talk about how you play the machine. So my particular machine was repainted by the previous owner, which unfortunately happens sometimes, and this machine is also set for free play. So I'm going to start it, and I have my cup of coffee. And actually, this is set for only giving you 1 minute and 15 seconds. Now, this is not a 1 minute, literal 1 minute and 15 seconds. There's actually an adjustment in the underneath the play field where you can adjust how much time, the speed of time, and I think it uses a dissipating capacitor where it'll fill and then pulse, which will go to the next score unit when the pulse comes out. So you can slow it up or speed it up. I think you can also add more units at startup. The total amount of units that you can get is 120 plus up to 55, so we're talking 175 units at a time. So once you get there, it'll just start backing off from there. So we're going to start, and we're going to try to get in the middle lane, because that'll give us that 25, which it didn't. Okay. So now, right now, if you notice, the clock is running, and we've hit a few targets. So we want to try to get that saucer, because that'll stop the time, or maybe we want to drain it, okay? Now if you notice here, once again we want to spell. We want to spell, and draining is okay in this. You're going to do it again. And you can have numerous balls, so I want to try to get in that middle section if I can, which I didn't do again. If you want to spell travel, now the clock will stop right there. And just notice it says clock stop, okay? And the clock will keep stopping, so we drain it again. Okay. So we're going to try to get in that middle. And when you get time units added, you'll hear the knocker go off according to those units, okay? We spell T-R-A. And we're going to get in that middle section there. And we're going to stop the clock. That stops the clock. Ah. Now notice, my time is 25 time units. So it's moved quite a bit. The clock's moved quite a bit. So we're going to try to get some, spell some specials. Hopefully we'll spell travel. And I'm going to try to get in that saucer. And I'm going to actually try to drain it now just to get it to stop. Okay, so this is probably, oh, no. We run out of time. So now I'm out of time. If I drain it, I'm going. End of game. Now, one of the things that happens when you get out of time is the 5,000 points light will lit in this kickout saucer. I have this set that at 46,000 points, as shown up there. If I hit it, I get 5 units of time. So you also can gain 5 units of time according to the score that you have. So I'm going to play another one. Hopefully it'll be a lot better than this last one. I'll tell you what, that wasn't too impressive at all. So once again, we get the 1 minute 15 seconds, which is not literal. It is just a roundabout figure. Okay, we'll try to get it to stop the clock. It's okay to drain. I'm going to see if I can get it in the kickout. Whoa. This machine needs to be waxed. I can tell. Because it's not... Okay, we got the M. Okay, we're hitting all the other units here. I'm gonna try to drain it, I think. Because, oh, I'm gonna try to get in the time unit. Or stop the time. I'm not hitting this at all today. Oops, stop the clock. There we go. Okay, so now I have 5 seconds left in the game. Let's see if we can get in the add 10 units. Nope, no good. Oh, nope, it's a drain. Okay. Let's try playing this one more time. I'm not doing very well with it. Normally it's... Of course, I do it way better than being on video. Oh! Okay. And you notice Williams chimes are way different than like a Gottlieb chime. Gottlieb had beautiful chimes as far as the quality of chime. Okay. Try getting that kick out hole. Okay, we should be able to get. Okay, now the clock is stuck. Now I'm trying to keep it down in the lower playing field because I could just go for spelling time. I can also get a little bit some points. There we go. So now I hit the E. I think the bulb is burnt out on this for this particular one. And I apologize for that. Now let's see if I get the M. You'll be able to see the specials light up. And for some reason I'm kind of trying to do a skill shot here. Hopefully get that middle. Oh, give it a kick. There we go. Here's 2 units. See how 2 units kicked up and how it knock. Also, the time did not start. Shoot. Now the clock started again. Okay. And the reason why the time didn't start is because the middle lane gives you 2 units and it doesn't start the clock. So let's see if I can do that again. That's a pretty good skill shot. Yep, 2 more. There we go. Now that's a good game. Now I'm getting my good. See, now the clock started again. Because I went in that lane. Okay, we're going to stop it within that middle saucer. And we want to get the M. Because, once again, I think, if I remember correctly... Oh, man. Let's drain it. And draining is a skill as far as playing this game goes. So that is an option. Because you get a chance to win 2 units up above if you drain it. There's 2 units. Okay? So, and the clock didn't start. Okay? Now I may want to drain it again, because that can be a part of the strategy. Let's see if we can get the M. Oop, almost. Or stop the clock. There we go. So I stopped the clock. And I want to kind of keep it in the lower section now. And I want to try to get to M also. And what's really nice too, there's two 500 rollovers in this section. So those rollovers actually are a benefit too. You can make some good coin just staying down there. Ah, shoot. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay, one more. Okay, one more. Time is run out, but if we hit the L, there's 5,000 points. Okay, I want to maybe throw it up in here if I can get that L. Now I'm at 33,000 points so far. Okay, now time is now lit. Now you're gonna see, now let's see if we can just get it. Oh, shoot. So if you notice on there, time got lit. We're gonna play one more game, and if I would have got in there, I would have got 5 units of time. So play one more game just to kind of give you an idea, see if we can rack up a time unit so you can see what that looks like. And here we go. So that's kind of a little quirk of the game, which makes us all the people who don't normally play pinball go, yeah, I'm spamming the machine. It's like, you're not playing it good. Oh, there we go. Look at it. Time is lit. So now what I want to try to do is to put in, which I almost did. Okay, the E bulb is burnt out. I'm not sure why, but I'll have to work on that. Okay. All right. Okay, and once again, it's not a big deal that you drain. So we're gonna play this again, and see if we can get time lit. Okay, we're gonna try not to hit it. There we go. Okay, that's all right. We got, nice thing is we got plenty of units of time to play with here. So we're gonna see, and that's the beauty of this game. I just added 2 units. Is that you can really play for a long time. High score in this particular, in my arcade here. Happens. Oh, there we go. Here's, okay. See how that added 5, okay? So now we can spell time again. So we can go back to spelling time. Or we can go up above. If we get the T and the R, we'll be able to spell travel. So the high score on this particular one is 289,000, which is, of course, owned by me. And my dad had it at one time, but then I had to show him who was boss, and then I got it. So, you know, there's a little bit of strategy, because you can't just run and gun on this. You really kind of want to plan some more. So, like right now, I want to drain it, just because when I start to get this feel like, oh, our time's just lagging. Okay. Okay. Now there is a loose switch on the bottom, unfortunately. And now what happened was I just hit 40,000 points. When you hit 40,000 points, that's when you get the 5 units also. And not 44, I thought it was 44. But when you get 40,000 points, that you get 5 units of time. So my time is really doing great if you look at it. So this is probably the best game that you're going to see me play right now. I want to see if I can get some... okay. There we go. Come on, just get it out of that, because that just gets me a pain. I actually placed a Mylar piece in that section so it doesn't wear away the paint, because it was really getting dark there. Like a wear pattern was developing. I want to make sure that that I didn't mar up the paint. And then this play feels a little bit beat. It's not in the greatest shape. There's, you know, quite a few bare wood spots. So yeah, so it's kind of there we go. Just get out of there. Sorry, camera, I knocked you around. Let's see, this is a good game now. See how long this game can be played. Just, you know, a little bit of strategy goes a long way. And right now the clock is stopped again. Definitely different. Williams is way different to work on too. Like the solenoid switch, the switches are a bit bigger, and they're more gappier than Gottlieb's. They're not as picky, it seems to me. When I did adjustments, a lot of that stuff is pretty obvious stuff, you know, which is nice. With Gottlieb, it's kind of a crapshoot because they're so tight together. And that's just my opinion. You know, Gottlieb's, I love the play of Gottlieb's, so it's not that that's not a knock against them. It's just as far as working on them. I'm pretty used to Gottlieb's now because I've been doing them for so long. It's just, you gotta look really close. I even take a flashlight sometimes to make sure I see it. So this game, we're plunking along. We got 62,000 so far, and that's how this game plays. It gets real long. I mean, there you go. Now I hit 64,000 points, which gives you 5,000 units of time. So I'm going to drain it. And you notice how long this game can go on. I mean, this is pretty long. I mean, I've played up till 45 minutes some evenings, just because I was right when I did my high score. I think it was a good 40-minute game. So now I'm going to try to go for the E. And there we go. So that once again is burnt out. So now I'm going to go in the drop. See? So this is a perfect example of how this game plays out. This game does have a 100,000 point indicator on the Hackloss, which Gottlieb does sometimes. That's the weirdest thing with Gottlieb's. Like, for instance, my sure shot will indicate 1,000 points as far as when I roll it over, but like hot shot doesn't, or cardways doesn't, and I don't understand that. It just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, okay. So now I'm spelling time again. I need the M. So once again, so this is just a real unique game. Like I said, this is going to leave my collection today, but it's not going far from me. And it's a whole other story. Can't say yet because it's a surprise. But this is going to go to someone who loves this machine. And they're going to babysit the machine, basically. And this game, and because when I said, I put this on Craigslist, and all my family just protested and said, that's the best game, how can you get rid of it? So that's when I decided that I'm not going to get rid of it for space. I'm going to have it babysat by someone for space. Okay, we're going to try to get the M. See, you notice how this game, it goes on and on. It just, okay, we're now, and once again, we're going to try to hit the M. There we go. So now we're going to go try to, and we drained. So now, as you notice, we have time. The time special is lit here, and we get it in here. We get 25 units of time. Yeah, see, this game just goes on and on. I mean, it just, now also we have the R available here. So if we get the R, oh, here we go. So we get 5 units of time. I want to maybe go up above, or see if I can keep the clock stopped, and I can just stay down below here. I can rack up points without running the clock at all. It's like a free game. So we're going to try to get the R in travel lit, which I didn't do. We'll try to. And we got the I lit. And this is going to kick up. And once again, it stops the clock in the saucer. And we're going to try to hit the, there we go, with the B. And then we're going to try to hit the, we're going to try to hit the T. Ooh, pretty close. And I'm going to try to stop the time. Or I can drain it. Either one, that'll work. Maybe I'll drain it. Oh, there we go. Now we got the time. So I'm going to just kind of let it, there you go. So here we go. See how this game, now I'm at 100. If you look at the back class right now, it shows 100,000. And also I lit travel. Travel is now lit up above if you look at all those. So now I kind of want to drop it in. There you go. Now see how we're racking up time. We're at 120,000 points. And we're going to keep playing. And I want to try to, because the clock's not running, I want to try to light time again. So yeah, I mean, it just, once you get the feel, it took me a little while to warm up. Sorry about the first 2 games. They're pretty lame. It's really, it's a strategy game. It's a little bit more so than just a run and gun. So, there we go. Kind of playing here. And notice the time is not running at all at this time. So this is basically kind of like a free ball. So I really want to focus on getting the I and the E, I and the M running. Once again, it's a free ball. The clock starts when it goes in here, but it goes right into this saucer, which stops the clock. So far we're doing pretty good here. We got a nice rhythm of play. Okay, there we go. 2 more. 2 more units. And the clock will start, but I'm going to drop it in there. And it goes into the saucer and stops. See? So if you can get that rhythm of the start and stop of the clock, you really do well. Now that I rolled it over, when I hit 40,000 again, it will give me 5 units of time, and when I hit 64,000, it'll give me another 5 units of time. So the rollover kind of restarts the game as far as getting some bonus time related to the score. Okay. Right. And if you notice, it's just a fun game. Once again, draining is part of the strategy. There. Now I want to spell time again, or travel. And that stops the clock. So I want to kind of keep the ball down below. Okay. And notice so far, this game's been going on for a good 10 minutes or so. I'm sure. I don't know. I'd have to look at the time. But that's the nice thing about this game. It'll play and play and play. It's okay. So now all we need is the eye up above. I'll try to stop the clock. And keep the ball down here. There we go. There we go. So I just hit 40,000. That's why that went. Now all we need is the E. And if I get the E. Oh. A little too close. Alright. So now we need the E or the E up there. And unfortunately E doesn't feed the E. They're separate pieces. So there we go. 2 units of time again. Okay, clock is running. Now clock is stopped. So you're actually witnessing a pretty flippin' good game, actually. 146,000 so far. And so far we're rocking pretty good. Okay, I want to kind of slow it down. The clock's running. Kind of want to spell that. There we go. And the clock is stopped. I'm going to hit that E. So I want to kind of slow it down. There we go. Oh, dang. And we'll drain it. Once again, draining is part of the strategy. Oh, come on, E in the travel. There we go, stop the clock. Just my plan. Ah, man. That E is elusive right now. Let's see if we get the letters. Okay, and I'm okay to losing it, actually. I don't want to lose it now. Okay. No! Now I'm out of time! No! Okay. Oh, dude! Okay, so that was a good example. 155,000 points on that game. You notice how the play, it's a mix of strategy. We're draining it on purpose, lighting the travel, lighting the time. It's a great game. It's going to a great home today, and I wanted to demonstrate this for you. I hope you appreciate this video. Make any comments that you wish regarding or any questions regarding the machine. This is definitely a very unique machine, and add it to your collection. So, alright, you have a good day, and thanks so much for watching.